All right, so the other thing I bought, and I'm having mixed results on this thing. I bought one of those Record Pie vinyl flatteners. I don't know. I've done a few records that just had some like bowl warps to them, and those ones I was able to get back to nice playing. But when I wrote the company asking about it, I was asking mostly about edge warp, and because I had picked up a collection a while ago, I paid some pretty good money for it. The records looked really clean, but the guy met me in his garage, had them out on a desk, and I started going through them. I'm like, wow, these are really, really clean records. So I was like, all right, I'll pay you what you wanted for them. And then I get home, and they had small little things. I've got one on the turntable already. Let's go over there. And it's a Def Leppard record. And let me see if I can, if you watch right there, you see that little edge warp. Those are from being stored incorrectly. And I'll do a quick little play of it. It's not skipping, but you can hear a little woo, woo, woo. You see it kind of move, and so that bugs me. Some of them are even worse than this, where you actually do get a skip for the first 3-4 revolutions. So I'm gonna try that. One's not too bad of a one. I'm gonna try this record. I'm gonna put it in that Record Pie, because I've written on there. I keep getting their ad on Facebook showing, oh, flatten all records, and they show a Columbia 2i record that has worse than this, and they say they get it out. One, when they get really bad, the grooves are going to be distorted no matter what you do. You get it flat, those grooves are still distorted. But if I can get them nice enough where I don't hear any of the needle drifting, the woo woo woo, as it goes, I'd be happy with that. Because there was a few. There was Pink Floyd The Wall Japanese pressing I got in there, some half-speed masters, some MFS, some Mobile Fidelity stuff, that even though they don't have warps, I hear that noise at the beginning, and it really upsets me. So let me set this up over there again, and I'll show you how you do it. Okay, I'm back. I'm adjusting my camera, sorry. So here's the machine, the Record Pie. Yep. You have various felt cloths to put your records on. So we're going to put that on the bottom. One, you want to make sure the record is clean, which I just cleaned this Def Leppard record. Like I said, it's got a small edge warp there. So we're going to put that on there. And you want them clean because you don't want the heat to soften the vinyl up and then get things in the grooves. Then you put a top mat on. Then you have the plate, this plate and the bottom plate. They probably weigh about 15 pounds altogether, so it is some weight there. And then you have a washer to help disperse the pressure from this thumb screw that they give you. Let me take these gloves off. I'm going to touch the records. Tighten it up. It spins a little bit on the back, so I grab it just to make sure it's tight. Okay, so it's tight. Has a heat probe on there. So, and then I have to come around the camera. You will put it inside this bag, which has the heating element all inside of it. So you get that in there. Got your cord, you close up the bag, and you zip it on up. So, bring it up there. There is a phone app so you can time your stuff, but you basically what you do, you're gonna turn it on, and I'm gonna go to the 100. Well, the thing I saw, I'm trying to think, can I reset the temp? I'd have to read. Anyway, it's going to start cooking. I'm going to bring it up to 128 degrees. And it takes a while. And the representative who responded to a couple of my blurred outs that, not fixing my edge warps, they wrote and said to bake them for 6 hours. So I'm going to give that a shot and see if going for 6 hours actually fixes this or not. There is a phone app. I couldn't get it to work right so that you can see the time. I'm not really sure if you can shut it off and stuff. I hate learning new tricks, so I got frustrated and just figured I'll just keep it down here in the game room and do it when I'm down here. So anyway, I'll let you guys know what it comes out like on the Def Leppard record, and if doing it for 6 hours actually will fix an edge warp. So, all right, thanks. Okay, I'm back on the Record Pi experiment with the Def Leppard record. I let it go for 6 hours. I shut the power control off. Then I let it sit all night. I just sort it to cool down. So let's take a look and see what's happening. I'm really curious to see if 6 hours is the magic for edge warp. I don't know. I don't know if you can get edge warp out, but we're gonna see. So there's how she come out, and I'm thinking there is a little bit there still, right in that spot there. I'm gonna move the camera over and we'll pick it up over there. All right, back over here again with the Def Leppard record. I can see it right there still. Man, it might have taken a little bit out of it, but I can still see. Let's see if I can hear that noise. Just a little whoosh, whoosh. I can hear a little bit right there. So it did come out a little bit, but not, I mean, it's playable. I hear a noise just at that very first thread, or a groove, I'm sorry, not a thread, a groove. I'm thinking of bolts and screws, peaks and valleys. Yeah, so I mean it's playable, but it's not perfect. So tell me what you guys have used, what you guys think of these record flattening devices, and we'll get a little conversation going. All right, enjoy whatever music you're listening to. Thanks, guys.